Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. It is the Galactus Hunger's Boss Alliance-based event going on right now. We've got 2 more clears against the boss to get in before we are done. I thought we'd cover a couple of fun teams on the way through that from the 4-star and even 5-star mixed character teams. Gonna have a lot of fun and maybe even a 3-star in there as well. Let's get into it in a minute, and that can earn us another legendary token for the fan favorites vault. The uh, basically the anniversary celebration vault, where we can have a chance to get a 5-star character. We're also going to take on the Deadpool's Daily, the Crash of the Titans. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do that after Galactus. We're going to take on Captain America with Taskmaster. He is a champion, so I think we're going to have a lot of fun going through that, playing we'll overview his abilities and talk about all the choices you can make to see what actual power is probably best for the battle you're going into. We'll also win a fan favorites token from there, so then that'll be another legendary draw. We have a lot more tokens to draw. And speaking of tokens, you may have thought coming into this video that this would be the announcement of the winner of our contest. That's not going to be quite yet. We decided to extend that contest, so please check it out. I should have a link above for the contest announcement and the actual video where you put your comments of your choices. Click the link at the top right. I think you should see it now, and then you can get into it. We extended that because we got a great offer from a good friend at MPQ Mastery to double our contest. So instead of one $25 gift card, we're actually going to give out 2. So get your guesses in on the participation contest announcement video, and we'll do the lockout of guesses at about noon Central Time on Sunday, October 6th. So you've got more time. Get your friends in, and there's been a lot of guesses so far, but there's a lot more guesses available. So get in now and have fun winning a second shot. And what we decided to do for the second shot on that contest is to we were going for the Infinity War Spider-Man, which is great, but we're also doing the second part of it to allow for guesses on getting the Devil Dino cover that's in that vault. So I'm not going to show you my taco vault, but this is the sweet taco vault. And you see 170 tokens there. That is completely unrelated to the other vault, the Taco Vault Savory, where I had 301 tokens, and I drew until I got the Infinity War Spider-Man and continued on through a certain number. I can't say how many it was, but this 170 here is completely unrelated. The 2 Taco Vaults are separate, but I wanted to point this out because Taskmaster's in here, and also the brand new the 4-star Captain America, the Worthy Cap, is in here. So now I really want to draw these taco tokens at some point over the next 5 days. We'll get into that and I'll talk about it soon. But again, that 170 has nothing to do with the 300 some that we could have drawn as for the contest. So you have time to get in there. Make sure you hit the link and get into it. Let's take on a Galactus. We have to get in to battle him by going through one of the side nodes. And let's start in the Hawkeye Battle here. It's a wave node. 2 waves, and the enemies are about level 300 to 400. Let's take him on. So 5-star Hawkeye is boosted. Of course, he would be great. What I wanted to do in this matchup, though, is to get in Ronan. I think he's going to be great in when you have choices for wave nodes, mostly because of his green ability. So we're going to play him. I think Black Widow is also another good choice. She's got a black and a yellow we will use. And so let's go down to a good, where we don't have an ability from red and blue, a red and blue user. We'll just go with Hulkbuster out of the boosted characters, and from the 4-star realm, I think he's going to be the best choice. Let's go for it. All right, we're going to have to find a good spot for that. Let's go here. So Ronan makes a lot of sense because he's got a multi-hit potential combo out of his green ability, and there's a lot of enemies here. Certainly we start on a board where there's hardly any green at all, but let's see. This is just the decoy. This is not Doc Ock, so or not Doctor Doom. So he's not going to make matches against us. Now, don't fall for this. There's a, what do I want to say? It's kind of deceiving that you might want to go for that match 4 first. Checking out this board, don't do that because we have a different, better option. Just go for this 3 match here, and look what we did. We set up an extra move with that purple on the right side here. If we would have done the match 4, we wouldn't have gotten that extra move. Now we're on a roll. And what else can we do? I think match 4 in black with Hulkbuster is going to hit hard. 4,000 damage from that. Awesome. Let's get our animations back on. I will probably never remember to set that before I actually start my video. And I better watch the number of the enemies. So we want to knock this guy out before we get too carried away. Alright. So now we can finally start matching green. That's going to be a huge deal for Ronan. I want to see. Let's just do this first. Now we have a match 4 in green lined up. There's a lot going on this board. We probably better knock out one of these guys here. This guy. Well, we'll stay on him until he's done. Every time we match red, Ronan's got a passive where he adds attack tiles to the board. They're going to continue to get stronger as we add more and more. We'll go ahead and with, let's see, what do we want to do? If we probably, let's get this purple first before we do the match 4 in green. Alright, things are really ramping up with this damage. 5 enemies left. Go ahead with that green finally. Repairs the health boost back. I need to watch that countdown a little bit better. Got a bunch of yellow here. If we could get Black Widow's 10 yellow before too long, she will decrease the cost of a lot of our abilities. Don't think we're going to get that in time. We've got a hubris coming up from this guy. What's the best move? Maybe we'll go here. One more turn like that and we'll get him out. Oh man, look at what he set up for us with this purple. That is insane. Which direction is the best? Well, probably the top down is the most purple you can pick up in one shot. The critical tile is sitting in another extra move spot. Let's not waste the big damage on the guy that's almost knocked out. What a hit. 4305. So that is just absolutely devastating. We've got another critical tile. I think we might as well just do it this way. Criticals just multiply your damage big time. I always want to watch and make sure you're hitting the guy that makes the most sense to be taking out at that point. Okay, so we have 3 enemies left, and here's what I wanted to do. Check this out. We've got Ronan's green ready to play, and it's a really cool ability. No Escape does a pretty good amount of damage while he's boosted here in this event. And if that blow knocks out the target enemy, it will also hit another random enemy for that same amount. If that knocks them out, it will continue to hit a third enemy. So we've got a good chance to do a 3-man knockout here. In fact, these are the last 3 enemies perhaps? Yep. Alright, let's go for it. No escape. Got the first one. Second one. And the third. Very cool. Alright, so the next wave is upon us. And this is the real Dr. Doom. So he's going to make matches against us. We're ready to take him on. Let's go ahead and hit him with lights out. Or let's see. One more match with yellow would decrease all of our costs, but probably worth it to stun him now. Let's move over to this guy. We'll just get the yellow match. Qualify that for Black Widow. And now we're rolling. Let's see. Nobody's really taking any damage, so we can just play brush pass on whoever we want, and so they'll get a little health boost, but more importantly, while that brush pass is on the board, all of our abilities have a greatly decreased cost. It's really pretty good, and we've got a big shot coming from. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and play overdrive. Oh, we can't play overdrive until we have a lot more black. All right, no problem. Let's do a shot of a repulsor punch on Doom here. 19,000. Very cool. Gonna waste a little bit with disabling blow on him, and we'll place that probably right there. Like that you get to choose that location for the countdown. And I want to knock Doom down to the point where no escape will take him out, and so that damage will continue onto another enemy. Let's see. We'll move some green from the board. Maybe we'll get some blue matches, or I mean red. Not bad. Huh, how could we get that lucky to set up another extra move? Right here we go. Alright, I want to take on this guy with the extra move. Hopefully the critical tile will do some damage to him. It's going to sit there and wait. So, let's do this. Can play disabling blow. Oh man, tile can't be recreated yet. Alright, I'm trying to get a little too efficient. Let's go ahead and play no escape once again to take Doom out. The random damage will hit another enemy after he's knocked out. Great. Nice shot there. Can we play this now that Doom is out? I think we might be able to. Pretty good hit. He is stunned. We'll just do another repulsor punch. How many extra moves have we set up in this match? This is unbelievable. And for the win, let's see. That's it. Nice victory with the 4-star team. We hardly lost any health at all thanks to those stuns and cool multiple hit combos. Now we can finally take on Galactus, and so I don't think this is probably the best 4-star team to take him on with, so let's go on down to we're going to play a 5-star. I think the 5-star Black Widow will go up to a tier level from the 4-star to the 5. She is really pretty good against Galactus, mostly because of her purple ability, and I usually have that at level 3, but I've set it to level 5 for this matchup, so she's going to be good there. Let's also just pick a couple of 4-stars that we might not get into too much action. We can just grab Iron Fist, and probably Main Event Hulk is going to be really good in this one. He's got a purple also, but maybe we'll get use out of his yellow in time before taking this guy out. So Galactus is pretty strong in that he can do repeated damage with his countdown tiles. And it really adds up fast at this round number 8. The earlier rounds are really, really easy, and then all of a sudden things get pretty hard. So I like Main Event Hulk here because he's going to give us some tile swaps that might help out our team in getting matches that weren't available otherwise. And Natasha's purple ability actually is good at removing countdown tiles from the board while also dealing damage, and the cost starts at a pretty expensive 12, but now that there's so many countdowns out, they actually decrease the cost down to 7. So let's just try to find a couple more purple matches. There, how lucky. Did you see how that dropped? Unbelievable. So the countdowns add the cosmic tile. I'd add the cosmic effect to those tiles, and then he absorbs those tiles to earn a bunch of AP. We can't let him get a whole lot of AP, and he will instantly win. So let's play Tell Me Everything. It only costs 7. It's going to remove some of these countdown tiles. And dealing 12,000 damage. Awesome. Alright, so he's up to 10 AP in every color. Got a big drop on black. How much black do we have? We have 12. That's a really good thing. This might be about the end here. We can play Crowd Goes Wild from Main Event Hulk. I'm a huge fan of that ability. I think it's a little underrated. And we've got it set up for the win. Red in my ledger. It costs 10 AP. It does 16,089 damage if any of our allies are below 20% health. It's an additional 10,000 damage. Crazy. The passive side is actually pretty helpful as well sometimes. If a member of Black Widow's allies is stunned, she automatically stuns a random enemy on the other team, which can help against enemies like Bishop and stuff like that. If one of your people gets stunned, she might stun the person you need to stun on the other team. Let's play Red in my ledger. Cool animation, and one more match is going to do it. Let's see, a nice red match will be strong enough to take the win. Alright, so we got that. We're up to 868,000 points in the event. We need to do a side note and one more boss battle, and we will be done for the weekend. A lot of my people are already done as of first thing this morning. They get really right after it into my alliance. Hopefully, your alliance does a good job as well. Let's play this Mockingbird Fight. She's a lot of fun, and I think she can be really useful if you play her right. Let's see. I think I'm going to bring in X-Force Wolverine. He's going to be the black and green from the team. She's got an awesome red with her bombshell, and she has a purple ability and can earn you free abilities with her purple. And so we just need a red and blue. Might as well just go with Iron Man in this case. He's boosted for the event. Let's see. I really want to play Iron Man's blue. So let's go ahead and boost that AP and try to earn the rest. Okay. So Mockingbird's passive is triggered if you have 6 AP in a color when the enemy gets a match 4 or greater in that same color. Does that make sense? So you really need to rush out and get AP in as quickly as possible in as many colors as possible, including team up. So I probably didn't need to rush out toward red. They don't have a red user on their team. I always forget these other guys, but yeah, they're just green and blue. And technically, alright, same match damage for every color. Got it. Here we go with the match 4 in purple. Now, since we didn't have 6 AP to earn us a free ability, as they get a match 4, we just earn 3 AP in that color. Such a good deal. Now watch, they're going to get a match 4 here. Oh, maybe not. That's why I thought Doom would be good to play this against, because his blue ability changes all blue to black, and if he gets a lot of match 4s, that's going to be good for us. We're going to earn abilities for free. Now check it out. There's a match 4 in purple on the board. We only have 5 purple. So what do you want to do? Well, you're going to earn an ability fired off absolutely free if you can get 6 AP in purple right now. So let's just do this match, and it's pretty much guaranteed. Alright, Opportunist is triggered, and it chose Secret Mission, which is the purple ability for Mockingbird, and what that does is deplete the enemy's strongest AP color and also build up yours. Or did it build up red? Yeah, it sure did. So then we're in pretty good shape that way. Let's try to get more match 4 set up and earn some more free abilities if we can. We have no yellow. Nah, that's okay. We do have Mockingbird's red ready to play, and it's such a big hit. It's really pretty awesome. And we need to build up a lot more green. We're gonna get hit by a countdown here. Hopefully it's not too big a deal. Pretty painful, actually. Did you see that we had the heal countdown out from X-Force Wolverine that we earned for free from Opportunist, and they matched it away where he destroys a bunch of tiles on the board and you get damage from that. Pretty good. Another good one to earn for free. So what can we do? Can we get another match 4 set up anywhere? I don't see anything immediately. If you see something, scream it at me. Won't really help. But it would be, I imagine, playing along from home, you guys are like, how could he miss that move? Rick, no, no. And then I just do something completely bonehead. But here we go. Another free ability. It'll be played right after this. Oh, man, we're going to get 2 in a row. Mockingbird is a really good choice, I think. It chose recovery twice. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so funny. There's another match 4 in black. We're going to leave that for Doom. And so let's just get something simple here. We'll knock that guy out. Come on, Opportunist. Pick something good. Ooh, that hurt. There we go. Surgical Strike. It only had a few tiles on the board in blue to destroy. That's the enemy team's strongest color. And that really normally is a gigantic hit. But I'll take it. It was still for free. No problem. Let's speed up this match. I think we can start to win. Let's see. How about we go for... We can play Mockingbird's red bombshell. It does an absolute ton of damage. It does over 44,000 damage if both of those countdowns survive. If one of them's matched away, you get less damage, and she takes some self damage. Not a big deal. I don't think it's going to be a problem. We're not going to get much out of Iron Man's blue ability because there's hardly any blue tiles left on the board to be converted to red. Maybe we can do it here in a second. Another match 4. Another free ability. Pick a good one. Let's go. Another recovery. Oh, but we got it. We got Girl Friday for free. Blue turns to red, and then all red is destroyed. Alright, that worked pretty good. Like I said, getting abilities fired off for free are never a problem. And in one more turn, Bombshell's going to go off anyway. So let's just... What a drop. I didn't even intend for that to happen. Yeah, we'll make him draw that, play that purple match 4. X-Force. It's going to hit a couple of his recoveries, maybe. Nope, missed. Bombshell for the win. Okay, I know that took way too long, but it was fun getting all those free abilities fired off. And now we're into the final match against Galactus in round 8 that I need to make maximum personal progression. Let's just pick up some 5 stars. That'll do a pretty good job. Daredevil is boosted, Old Man Logan, and Hawkeye. Just going to blaze through it, see how fast these guys can go. We're probably going to get the most out of Hawkeye's automatic abilities unless there was a ton of yellow on the board for Old Man Logan to transform. Looks like yellow's going to be difficult, so we'll go all Hawkeye here. Alright, so Bola Arrow is a stun. You can't stun these bosses, but it's good to just get that played for 2 reasons. Any ability you play, Old Man Logan brings out some strike tiles, and it lets you get moving on to the next arrow in Hawkeye's quiver, and the next one is awesome. Two of these guys have healing abilities, so it's going to be just fine if they take a little bit of damage. Stun immune, not a problem. All these cheap abilities, he's going to bring out a few more strike tiles. Let's get some more blue. Wow, he's running pretty good against us with the way these tiles are dropping. Explosive arrow is going to be a lot of damage if we can get that countdown to stay on the board. We're up to 6 yellow. If we get 12, we could transform Old Man Logan if we also had enough black. Don't know that we're going to be able to get it. Could do a few moves here. Probably this one. Countdowns are going to be dropping some big damage. Let's check it out. Uh-oh, he's up to 26 black. Are we going to lose? Wow, that was close. He ran really good with the AP, and if he would have gotten 28 black, that would have been over, right? Is that the number, 28? Whew, that was close, but we're done. We got over 900,000 total points in Galactus Round 8, and we earn that legendary recruit token for the fan favorites store. Collect it. All right, all done. I can come back and play more if I want to. You can get good rewards from these side nodes. There is thousands of ISO 8 to earn when you clear those. Get into it and farm that ISO up for sure. Let's get into the Taskmaster battle here. Let me see. How am I doing on time? I think I'm going way long. I am going way long. I'll probably have to do a separate video for tokens here. Maybe that's the best way. Let's see. Well, let's get in this Taskmaster battle. Crash of the Titans against 3-star Cap. He's only level 200, so this shouldn't be too big a deal. But let's take a look at Taskmaster's abilities. I think he is an awesome, excellent design, one of the most fun and clever designed characters in the 4-star realm. I totally believe that. You could choose which ability from the red, blue, or black abilities of your choice, whatever you prefer. That's great. He doesn't have a whole lot of health, but he does make up for it in his ability choices, I think, here. Now, with red, you can choose a whole multitude of abilities. A little off the top is from Deadpool. Oldest trick in the book is great if there's already countdowns on the board. The ability borrowed and learned from Star-Lord. Grim Efficiency is learned from Nebula. Oh, wrong button. And Star-Spangled Avenger. This is the one I'm actually going to choose, not because it's the best choice overall necessarily, but in a one-on-one battle, it's pretty good single target damage. But we're taking on Cap. Let's play his ability against him. That makes the most sense thematically, I think. Moving target is from Winter Soldier. That does pretty good damage if you can line that up. And the biggest one, bunch of Fiddle Faddle from Luke Cage. I'm going to go level 5 in red just so that we get the most out of the learned ability. Star-Spangled Avenger will take on Cap with that one. So now in the blue ability, you could make a lot of good choices here. This one's tough. In a one-on-one setup, I think Speed Shot is a great idea, because if you get a match 5, he creates a bunch of countdowns that do a bunch of damage, which is learned from the 2-star Hawkeye. I'm a huge fan of Speed Shot in general. I didn't choose it for this match because you can't guarantee you're going to get an extra move, although, you know, a lot of fights you can. Billy Club, I think, is the one I'm going to go with. It's a 2-turn stun. Multi-turn stuns in a one-on-one battle, I think, are super valuable. And what's extra good about Billy Club is, after the 2-turn stun, the countdown just resolves and replaces itself on the board, and then it can stun again for 2 turns, and then again for 2 turns. So it's just a super good one-on-one ability. Nuts from Above is a reasonably hard-hitting ability learned from Squirrel Girl. It's better if there's enemy special tiles on the board. do as Peggy says is usually the way I have him equipped. This is an awesome ability. It stuns 2 non-target characters for 3 turns and creates huge hard-hitting countdowns, 5,800 each. Times 3 is a big deal, and that's only if you have 2 other allies in the fight. Ruthless Precision, a big hitting ability for a cost of 12, learned from Kate Bishop, the 4-star Hawkeye, and Twin Pistols, learned from the Hood. It's blue instead of yellow this time, costs 15, destroys tiles from actually pretty good damage if you add that all up, and unfortunately, I believe it still ends your turn. Does it say? Yeah, ends your turn. Okay, so, whoops, let's also then go on to, sorry about that, I want to look at his black ability. I chose, let's see, on his black ability, I chose to go level 3 here. I usually have Taskmaster's red set at level 3 and black at level 5, but in this case, on the one-on-one, we're just going to review Quack Fu 1-2 is Quack Fu 1-2, learned from Howard the Duck. It might be a decent ability, honestly, because it destroys green, which might set up more of your red and blue tiles for matches and earning AP. Night Stalker isn't bad. That would keep enemies' strongest color away, which is yellow, with damage up front. Shadow Step, though, I think in a one-on-one, that's great. You're going to be just impervious from damage for a few turns, even at level 3. At level 5, it's much better. So that's what I chose. Could have easily gone with Skullcracker, which is a guaranteed stun as well, for a cost of 12 with team damage. And Moonsilver Blades, okay, for black choice abilities here, that is always going to be pretty much my favorite. You know how much I love Moon Knight. But in this heads-up battle, 5,500 is already going to be very significant in the fight. At level 5, it would be 13,000. It's normally a random hit ability, but if you're against one enemy, it's guaranteed to hit them. And then Sniper Rifle. At level 5, it's team damage for a whole bunch of damage, plus a little bit extra to the target. At level 3, though, it's only single target damage for a lot less. That's not a bad choice, but at 15 AP, it would have been too expensive. Let's go back. I also wanted to point out quickly, I have his sword, 3-star, 3-tier, basically the support, and let's look at the support details. I only have it at level 1. I never raised it up. Let's do it. I've got a lot of red ISO. Let's take it up to level 150. Boom. Now this thing's going to be pretty strong. I'll let you read through there. The synergy perk is kind of cool. When you play an ability, you'll get a level 140 something strike tile. Okay, great. Let's go into the fight. Take off our team ups and get into it. Make sure I have enough time. Barely. All right, so we're taking on Cap. We already have a significant advantage in total health. So what I want to try to do is make a huge run for red. I think that's going to be the most important. And then blue. Keeping that away from Cap will help further our cause, help us, but also take it away from him. His abilities are a little bit expensive. His own... Oh, he doesn't even have his blue equipped in this fight. I didn't even realize that until right now. Star Spangled Avenger on his side of things costs 11. That's fine. And Sentinel of Liberty, we just can't let him get that much yellow. It's a really expensive ability, but those are pretty strong protect tiles. So I thought they would have had his blue equipped. They're trying to make this real easy for people to win. I appreciate that. I want to win with our abilities instead of just the match damage. We're doing pretty good on the damage already. We almost have our blue for Billy Club. Let's go ahead with that. Alright, so Billy Club's pretty great. We'll play this. Now, see, I love how they show Taskmaster at the bottom learning the ability from the character he stole it from, which is Daredevil. And are we going to even get the red to win this? I hope we do. Alright, so you see how he's awoken from the stun, but our countdown has a turn of 1 on it, so he's going to do one move and re-stunned. so good. This is such a multi-stun ability. Really love it. Nothing like that in the 4-star or 5-star realm exactly. Anyway, that strike tile is going to make us win a little more quickly than I wanted, and we just need 2 more red AP. Can we get it to drop from the top? If we can't, I guess we're going to have to win with... Oh, look at this. Got the red match. Oh, we won with the Cascade drop. We didn't get to win against Cap with his own ability. We would have had one more turn. Would have been able to do it. But still, easy fight. Taskmaster just ruled that one by learning other character abilities. And we get the fan favorites token. So I went long, guys. What I'm going to do is do a bunch of token pulls on a separate little video. We've got let's see, let's start at the beginning here. Number of heroics, but more importantly, the fan favorite store. We're up to 3 legendary tokens. We're going to draw those in another quick, separate but quick video. And as we go down along here, more tokens for the different vaults. Should be a lot of fun. We've got a decent amount of characters to level up, and we'll do that then. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Thanks, a huge shout out to MPQ Mastery for jumping in and doubling our contest giveaway. Be looking for that video to air of the Taco Token vault draws that we went through to win that Infinity War Spider-Man, and see if your guesses were correct. You still have time to get those in by noon Central Time tomorrow, and we also are going to go until we get the Devil Dino cover from that vault. And your guesses, if your number you guessed for Spidey doesn't hit, maybe you'll get it and win $25 gift card for getting Devil Dino. So play along, look in the links for the videos here. At this moment, you should see the links for those videos. Get involved and play along. Good luck to you guys. Make sure you're a subscriber, and have a good night.